Welcome to Indore, the cleanest city in India. 8 years, number one. Sounds unbelievable, right? Because just about 10 years ago, this same city looked nothing like this. Back then, Indore was drowning in its own waste. Dumping grounds on every corner, burning trash clouds in the air, and people said it's just how Indian cities are. But Indore decided to break that stereotype. Today, it's known as the Indian city that's been ranked India's cleanest city for 8 years in a row. It's built a robust system to make this dream come true, and it's one in which every home, every street, and every citizen plays a part. I'm your host Lavanya, and in this episode of the Climate Brief, we are diving into how Indore pulled off one of the greatest urban transformations in modern India. And more importantly, could your city do it too? You walk through Indore today, it feels different. No overflowing bins, no stray animals scavenging for food, even spitting on the road is rare. It's almost hard to believe. This is the same city that once struggled to breathe through its own garbage smoke. Back in 2014, Indore ranked 149th in the National Cleanliness Survey. Public bins overflowed, trash piles filled the air with toxins, and the city's air quality sat at a dangerous level, with RSPM around 145 micrograms per cubic meter. If you don't know what RSPM is, it's basically the fine dust and soot in the air that goes straight into your lungs. 60 is the safe limit, and 145 is suffocating. The city wasn't just dirty, it was toxic. But fast forward to today, Indore now processes 1,115 tons of waste every single day. And here's the part that sounds impossible. 100% of it is segregated at source. Every household separates wet waste from dry waste before it even leaves their door. Then every morning, municipal trucks come by, each one equipped with separate compartments for wet, dry, and hazardous waste. And listen to this. Indore is now a zero landfill city. Nothing gets dumped in a landfill to be burned anymore. Everything gets processed. Wet waste is turned into compost, and dry waste is recycled or processed based on the type of waste. The result? Air quality has improved dramatically. RSPM levels have dropped from 145 to around 70 to 80. It even became the first city in India to become water positive in 2021, thanks in large parts to the fact that all its wastewater is treated and reused. But transformation stories always leave us with one burning question. How? And most importantly, could this actually work anywhere else? Let's find out. But before that, please consider subscribing to our channel. Almost 92% of you guys haven't subscribed. It motivates us to bring fresh stories to you every week. Now, back to Indore. Indore's journey didn't begin with a magic wand. It began with a plan and a commissioner who treated garbage like an engineering problem. In 2015, just months after the launch of the Swachh Bharat mission, Manish Singh, the city's then municipal commissioner, took this challenge personally. His first decision? Fix the system before fixing the people. So Singh started with the infrastructure, the basics. The city built an entire fleet of door-to-door collection vehicles and trained a workforce of Safai Mitras, Indore's sanitation heroes. Every vehicle was GPS tracked, every route monitored, and every worker assigned a specific neighborhood. Today, the Indore Municipal Corporation, or the IMC, has a fleet of 1,500 vehicles and a team of 11,000 Safai Mitras. When people saw those trucks coming by like clockwork, something shifted. Trust started building. Once that trust was there, the city introduced the next step: waste segregation at source. At first, it started small, a pilot in just 2 wards. But by the end of 2016, it had spread citywide. To make that habit stick, the city removed all roadside bins. By 2016, Indore had achieved 100% door-to-door collection and source segregation across all 84 wards. But infrastructure alone doesn't change behavior. You need enforcement, strict enforcement. Fail to segregate your waste at home? That's a 1,000 rupee fine. Dump garbage in a public or private space? You are looking at penalties ranging from 50,000 rupees to 1 lakh rupees. Today, more than 3 million residents separate their waste before it even leaves their homes. This waste segregation at source was probably Indore's biggest win. Waste segregation is the root of good waste management. If you don't segregate, then everything downstream goes for a toss. Now, all this segregated waste had to go somewhere, and Indore built the infrastructure to handle it. Wet waste goes to a massive 550 ton per day bio-CNG plant at Devguradia. Through a process called biomethanation, organic waste gets converted into compressed biogas, fuel for public buses and restaurants, and high-quality compost for farmers. Dry waste goes to India's first automated material recovery facility. It is then sorted into 13 different categories: plastics, metals, rubber, cardboard, each type separated with precision. The facility also employs 343 former rag pickers, people who once sorted trash by hand in dangerous conditions, who now work in formal, safe environments with proper wages. Bottom line, this system generates about 9 crore rupees annually for the city from selling compost, recycled materials, and carbon credits. The system worked because it wasn't just top-down enforcement. The people started enforcing it themselves. The citizens of Indore became the biggest champions of its cleanup journey. Remember that Starbucks cup story? In 2021, a woman threw a disposable coffee cup on the street. Her name was printed on it. Within hours, residents launched a social media campaign. Her face was everywhere. The whole city turned on her. 2 days later, she walked back to the Starbucks outlet and publicly apologized. In another incident, a Safai Mitra stopped an auto rickshaw mid-traffic. Why? Because a passenger threw a plastic wrapper out of the window. The passenger had to get out, pick it up, right there on the road. Communities started taking ownership. Neighborhoods competed to become zero waste wards. Areas that produce minimal waste because residents compost at home and recycle aggressively. So that's how Indore did it. The secret ingredients of Indore's transformation are a strong and committed city administration, infrastructure, Safai Karmcharis, the people. And now here's the question that may be on your mind. Why does any of this matter beyond Indore? Why should we care about one city's garbage system? That's what we're getting into next. Here's the thing about waste that most people don't realize. It's not just about looking clean. It's about the climate. When organic waste rots in landfills, it releases methane, a greenhouse gas that's 28 times more potent than carbon dioxide. Think about it. Every banana peel, every leftover dal, every food scrap that ends up in a dump becomes a climate bomb. India generates over 62 million tons of municipal waste annually, and that number is growing exponentially as we consume more. By processing all its organic waste in bio-CNG plants, Indore prevents about 356 tons of methane emissions every single day. And it's not just about solid waste. The city also treats over 320 million liters of wastewater every day. Untreated water pollutes rivers, lakes, underground water sources. Treating wastewater helps in keeping the rivers clean and also reduces the need for fresh water. That reclaimed water irrigates parks, nourishes trees, and reduces demand for groundwater. This is also crucial given India has been facing an increasing water scarcity over the last few years. But the real question is, can every city do this? Not easily. Indore's success came from consistency, a decade of it. What Indore built isn't just a city service, it's a blueprint for how local governance can align with national climate goals. India has pledged to reach net zero by 2070, but it proves that a transformation is possible. What do you think it will take for other cities to follow suit? I'm Lavanya and this is The Climate Brief. If this story inspired you, share it and let your city know what's possible.